Hi, welcome to Business Mindset. This is episode 20. I'm your host, Nima Pirian. These are our guests, Nathan Henekai and Michael Newman. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, as of right now, what are you guys' thoughts on the house market going on around United States of America?
Well, I can't really speak on the entire country. I mean, I don't follow the whole country, but locally, I think it's doing pretty well, honestly, surprisingly.
Mhm. A lot of people from California are moving to Texas because of the low housing over there. Do you think if enough people move to Texas, Arizona, Florida, for example, do you think those house prices are gonna go up? The market over there is gonna go up? 'Cause
Yeah, big
you can
time.
buy a 5 bedroom house in like Texas for like 300,000,
Big
you know?
time.
I think it's a
So
given. The more demand there is, the higher the prices will go. So yeah,
I can name you four people right now who are moving California, going to Arizona or just New York, or sorry, not New York, from New York
Ben
to
Shapiro.
to Florida.
yeah, Ben Shapiro is one of them, but multiple people. We have people going to Idaho. Uh, like wow, this is just amazing to me. Like
Yeah, what's his name? The Elon Musk. He's
Elon
going to
Musk is
Texas.
going, right?
Where's he going?
Joe Rogan is going to Texas.
Wait, where's
This
Elon
is
Musk going?
Texas.
Do you think
Wow.
that these people are moving for political reasons?
Well, I think what's happening is that these people move out of California because of the high stuff that these politicians are making in California, these high taxes, the high homelessness, and they move to Texas and they vote for that same political party that moved them, that made them move, which is crazy, you know?
Oh,
So what is that point of what you're doing? You're moving out of California for the horrible politicians that these politicians are doing, high prices, high gas prices, high.
I think this teaches us a really good lesson on how no matter what, for the most part, happens to people, they're still not going to change their opinion.
Yeah.
To respond to your question, Michael, about if you think it's politically motivated, the movings, absolutely. I think that people's political beliefs are influencing their decision making in this,
Yeah.
in that they want to move to an area that agrees with them and an area that
Yeah.
supports their beliefs.
But I think the smartest thing to do if truly a business person and you're smart and you're wealthy, you don't put your political beliefs before your financial beliefs. So you put
That's
your
how it should be.
But a lot of these people do, they go from
no, they don't.
California.
Actually. They're doing whatever's in the best interest of their money, and that's.
Well, I mean, a lot of people from California, they go to Texas. They get a
They're
really
not
nice
going to
house.
Texas. The people who are going there. That's why I don't think that it's going to make a difference in politics because the people who are going to Texas and stuff.
There's people that move to Texas, Arizona just to flip the state to
Well, I
blue
think
or
that's really bizarro because you need to. I mean, I don't know. I think that's the beauty of America. Everyone does different things for different reasons.
I'm not saying it's wrong.
I
I'm
wouldn't
just
do that
saying-
because
exactly. No, I'm not saying. Look, they
why
can
not
do
just
that.
try to improve the state that you're living in based on what you
Exactly.
think?
Look,
But
I
just
don't have a problem.
by abandoning and like boycotting your state, you're just gonna leave it up to a majority,
Exactly.
which is
Look, I
exactly
don't have a
what John
problem
Locke
of
didn't
poor.
want.
I don't have a problem with people going, like, you have the right to do that. But if you're moving out of the state that made you broke, basically, and you're gonna vote for those same politicians in a different state and try to make that state as the state that you left, I think that's crazy. Like, what's the point of you doing all of that?
One of the fears that I have with this entire process right now is if people are actually moving based on their political, bias and political preferences, then what's going to happen in a few years is most likely a single state, a single party, all its residents being from that single party. And then you're going to have states no longer being half and half Republican and Democrat. You're going to have states that are almost 80 or 90% Republican or Democrat.
Yeah.
And because they're going to join up and group up into their own communities.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a problem, for those people that live in, like, we live in California, so we don't get affected by that. This state is always going to be as horrible as, I think especially in California with the house prices over here, I think it's crazy. In Los Angeles, you can get like a 2 bedroom apartment for like what, like 2,000 per month,
Well, I wouldn't necessarily agree with you that California is a terrible,
Yeah.
place to be.
No, it's not terrible. I'm saying, like, the prices is terrible, but
Oh, you're
living
talking about
here,
the prices?
yeah, I think this place is
Well, I mean,
really
it's not
cheap.
terrible. It is high, but it also is California. It's the
Yeah,
best
of
state in the
course.
country.
Yeah.
It really just
No,
depends
I
on what
think
you're
I think
looking
this
to do.
place is the I think Los Angeles, like just like as an example, is the best place to come visit for vacation, not to live in. If you don't
And you
have the
have to remember,
money,
you're not only in the best country, you're in the best state, and you're in the best
I'm
city.
not saying no, no. This is not the best state at all. I'm not saying that.
I think this is a pretty good state.
I mean, it's run by
If
horrible people.
everyone could afford living in California, trust me, they would be here. Who wants to
Look,
be
I don't want to talk
the
like
Arizona desert where your heater breaks down and you're stuck in 150-degree weather?
well, but that's the weather, you know. Like like
Everything is about
we
weather.
have the highest gas taxes. We have the highest taxes, highest
Well,
homelessness.
good things come at a high price.
No, I'm saying this place is
Well,
Los Angeles is
everyone's
good.
welcome to leave if they really hate it.
Well, Los Angeles is good for people to come visit for vacation. This place is not good to
I think
come to.
vacation is like good for like New York, no?
No, no, we have better weather, but like this place, LA is not for you if you don't have money, and that's how it is. If you don't have money for Los Angeles, this is not a place for you to
Well,
live
there
in.
are places.
I disagree slightly with that.
Well, there are
Slightly.
neighborhoods. You're acting like everywhere in LA people have tons of money.
No, forget the money. I'm just saying, like this Los Angeles is so expensive. You go to Crenshaw, you know, for example, it's not the best neighborhood. People say, I never been, but what people are saying, this place is horrible. All like the houses you go over there, you can't even get an apartment over there and pay no more than 1,000, more than 1,000. It's crazy, and that's like Crenshaw. Imagine how much places like Hollywood, where it's you know a lot of busy places, a lot of clubs. You go to Sunset, it's at least $2,000, 3,000 maybe. You go to downtown, which is amazing. Have you seen the buildings over there? It's crazy. You know how much for like a one bedroom? $4,000. You need money to live in Los Angeles. Even if you try to find like a living place for very cheap, it's not possible. The cheapest you can go in Los Angeles is $2,000.
But you have to remember the price, the amount of money that people make in jobs in Los Angeles is typically a little higher than other cities, so it kind of makes up for it.
I don't think a job at McDonald's makes up for $2,000 a
I'm
month.
not talking
And
about McDonald's. You're right about those.
well,
Well, minimum wage is a little higher here, isn't it?
no, but I'm not saying like
But our
like
economy is not
you
relying
can't
on
live
minimum
in
wage
Los
jobs.
Angeles
We're not
with
relying on
minimum wage.
KFC workers and McDonald's workers.
You can't live in Los Angeles with minimum wage. You can't. It's
Yeah,
not possible.
it's very hard.
It's not possible.
You're
Something has to.
Yeah, you probably have to live with your parents, girlfriend,
Yeah, you need a.
You could make it work if you really wanted to. You could make it
sister,
work.
brother, other employees, all in.
But that's living. You have to think about the other stuff. You need food. You know, you might need a car. You need to pay gas. We have the highest gas price. We're at 3.29 right now. You know, per gallon.
Right.
You like, it's not just the living. You need to think about all the
People
other
can
stuff.
always leave, can't they?
They leave and they vote for that same policies that got them there.
Well,
And then that state
people don't
becomes
change
just like that.
people don't change their opinion again.
Huh?
People don't change their opinion.
Some do, some don't. You
I
know,
it's
it
very
all,
hard for people to change their opinion. And
well, right now, if you go look at Texas, it got kind of crazy. If you look at the counties, you have like Dallas. You know that was a very predominant red place until like 2016, I think. Then it became very blue.
well, maybe the residents who were there just started changing their beliefs. Well,
I don't know.
I don't know if you can associate Californians moving to Austin or Dallas for Dallas turning blue. You know,
Well, no, a lot of
how
people said it.
significant? How many? How significant is it?
Well, no, but a lot of people say on like Twitter, for example, they moved from California to Texas and they voted for those same policies that moved. I don't have a problem with them voting. They have the right to do it. But I think I have a problem that they're moving out of that state that got them to the mess that they are in right now.
Because a lot of people don't see the big picture. You have to
Yeah.
remember.
All right, that's that. Thank you so much for Michael and Nathan for joining episode 20. Please like and subscribe for more.
Thank you.